So you're back into it. You remember now?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been like almost a month now.
It's been a long time, yes, but it's justifiable because we're both just so very busy in all the things that we're doing, right?
Well, we had Easter.
Yeah.
That was probably right around when we actually it's probably been 3 weeks, it'll probably be 4 weeks since we put out a podcast, and that goes right back to Easter, right? Pretty close to it.
Yep.
So
it's been a hot minute. That happens. Because, sometimes you got to take care of the family. And we both had some of that stuff. I had to do some family taking care of. You had to do some family taking care of. That's just the way it goes. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Totally understand.
Yeah. When you're... sometimes your hobbies have to take a back seat to your priorities. And that's just adulthood. And if you don't like it, don't be an adult.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your two favorite facially blessed individuals. I think you all know who I'm talking about. That's right, folks. It's the two bearded preachers. We are back, aiming to misbehave like we always do, baby. Yeah.
It's funny to me that, like, so often we have to say we're back because we go on hiatus, unplanned hiatus periodically. Because we're busy people, I guess. I don't know.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do,
Mm-hmm.
Just do what you gotta do. Well, I mean, that's not bad advice, Martin, but you're gonna be an adult eventually. Like, everybody eventually will be an adult as long as you make it. You know what I mean?
Like survive.
You gotta at least make it. Yeah. As long as you survive, you're gonna be an adult.
If nothing else kills you.
Yeah, if nothing else kills you, eventually you're going to be an adult. Yeah. Eventually you're going to grow old. And then eventually you're going to die.
Yes.
Cycle of life.
That is, man, what a wonderful way to start a podcast. Sweet. Death is inevitable and suffering is already on its way.
It's like that book, Everyone Poops, except we're going to call it Everyone Dies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That sounds like a nice... children's
same
book
drawings though.
Write. You're definitely how about this for a book title? You're definitely gonna die. Or how about this? Your parents are definitely gonna die.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
Or maybe you do it in the first person and say, I'm definitely gonna die, so that way as your mother reads it to you, she's saying, I love you, you're very special, but eventually I'm definitely going to die. It's a pretty good kid's book. It's pretty nice.
It's a horrible kid's book, but I'm on board with it, all right?
Well, have you heard of the kid's book, Go the F to Sleep? You've heard of that one?
No, I'm not.
It's a kid's book that's just a parent telling their baby, shut up, quit whining, and go to sleep. But it's horribly inappropriate because there's lots of bad language in it, which I don't know. And I know we've talked about this before, but bad language really doesn't bother me at all. And sometimes I think it's hilarious. I choose not to use it because I don't know. I'm a professional. My wife doesn't like it. And I just want to maintain that discipline. That's just a personal thing. But I find it quite hilarious. So I should probably feel bad about that, shouldn't I?
Nah, I'm okay. Everybody feels bad saying stuff in front of me, especially after they find out what I do for a living.
Yeah.
They actually asked me to forgive them. I'm like, man, shut up. I'm okay.
It doesn't break my heart. I don't care.
I grew up around that.
Profanity.
Martin, I grew up around that. So it makes sense to me.
V is a beautiful, polite woman who would never use any profanity, and I don't accept what you're saying.
No. My mom has dropped the F-bomb in church before?
No, false. Fake news. Stop spreading these lies about Vita Sullivan because she's awesome.
No, she has. Do it. My dad was a paper boy, and I grew up around that. He cussed all the time. My stepdad, my stepmom, everybody.
He was providing an excellent service for the people of West Palm Beach. I mean, he
was. I don't disagree with you. I'm just telling you that's what I grew up around. And so it's normal for me. And so, when somebody cusses, I'm like, it makes me feel like I'm at home. It makes me feel like I'm a part of their family. I feel loved.
Yeah.
When they say, shut the F up, and if they say that to me, I'm like, oh, you love me.
No, that's so nice. Let me tell you something. If, I picked this up a little bit in the Army. If you have to reach a certain level of yelling and vulgarity before I even acknowledge that you're speaking to me. Right? So... And the same thing at UPS, because, you're working in the warehouse at night. There's going to be there might be a little bit of coarse language in that environment. So if I wasn't being cursed at, I didn't feel loved, and I didn't feel like I was being acknowledged. So you have to act out a little bit until you get that attention. It's just like when you're a little kid. Yeah. You gotta be bad. Exactly. Anyway. With talk like this, I don't think we're ever going to get our preacher sponsorships. I don't think it's going to happen.
Probably
not. I like the idea of the preacher sponsorship, though. We can get that supplemental income.
Yeah. Well, is that a thing, actually? Do they actually, can you actually get sponsorships for doing what we do?
For being a preacher? Not at our level, but I'm sure that
perks, like those guys that get those really expensive shoes and stuff like that and get called out. They don't buy those. Someone gives them.
They're not buying those shoes. No, the preacher sneakers thing that we talked about.
They don't buy.
They're not. Yeah, they don't buy those shoes. People are giving them that. That stuff is getting sent to them.
True story. Okay, you don't buy that.
Yeah, I don't think they're purchasing it, and I think they're showing up so that way they can show off the product. Because think about it like this: if you're one of the mega church or whatever preachers, and you're on stage, and you're getting 100,000, 1 million downloads a month, something like that, 1 million views on YouTube. People are going to approach you, and they're going to be like, "Hey, man, I need you to wear this dope
$2,000 shoes on."
Yeah. Put this suit, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But I think we should get a little more overt with it instead of it being on the side, sort of sly or whatever. I want to get I want to wear somebody else's logo and get paid for that.
While we're preaching.
Yeah. Just go ahead, like a big button, or the belt buckle works for me. Just a big crossway belt buckle that says ESV for life.
Here's my question, though. Have you got your live streaming going yet?
No. Until I change the backdrop, I'm not going to do that because it's just not going to look good.
You're going to need to start the live feed before you do that. And I'm going to tell you, honestly, before you start getting these preacher sponsorships, I'm going to tell you, you're going to need to get rid of your pulpit. And you know what you have to do?
What?
You're going to have to go to a table like me that you used to bust on me for. That way people see your sponsored belt buckle.
Well, I got to tell you this because I've been prepping. Now, I personally like to have a pulpit. I just like it.
Because you're hiding behind it.
I like it because I can lean on it. I like it because I can put my stuff on it. Right? But do you know what I've been doing?
I lean on my table. Lately? Stepping out from behind it, huh?
I have intentionally. Well, I've already been stepping out behind it because once I got the Countryman, there's nothing holding me back. I can go anywhere. I can run around the entire sanctuary.
You freaking animal!
I can. I don't, but I could. just like a wild beast. But I know that Clint isn't going to let me keep the pulpit up there forever. Eventually, he and Leon are gonna push hard, and because I don't care all that much either way, like I like to have it, but I don't need it. So I've started to augment my behaviors a little bit. Here's one. For this year, I'm using from Crossway. Huh? Crossway? I'm going to keep saying that until they send me some free stuff, right? So from Crossway, I got the scripture journals. Right?
Okay.
One side is the text, the other side is lines. This is what I preach out of now. So I'm doing Exodus and Philippians. So I bought an Exodus, I bought a Philippians. It costs like $14 for the two of them. Easy peasy. I write down my notes on the journal side. I read the text out of the text side. Boom. I hold the book. I hold the Bible the entire time. It's super light. It's super easy to manage. Other texts that I want to refer to, I just jot them in the notes. I just jot them right down. Or I'll print them out on a piece of paper, fold it, put it right in there. We're going through the Psalms for all of our communion thoughts. And I just print out the Psalm. I fold it up. I put it in the book, and it just looks like I'm reading it right out of my scripture journal. I mean, it's working pretty good. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I know that they're going to take that pulpit away from me eventually. I won't be able to hide behind it anymore because they're going to need the stage space. So when that happens, I will already be prepped and ready. So I'm not leaning on the pulpit very much. And I do stand behind it, but I don't have to. It's just sort of the way it's going. So I'm sort of working on that behaviorally now.
Next thing you know, you're going to have a stool and a table, and you're going to be all like, and then I'm going to start mocking you.
I'm not going to have a stool, and I'm not going to use a table.
Whatever.
And you want to know why? Because I don't need to sit down to demonstrate that I'm comfortable. Because I'm just never comfortable. So I'm going to look just as stiff sitting in a stool. I probably would look more awkward, I think. Like trying to look casual. Because I'm just, I won't be casual. And I'll be looking like a guy trying to look like he's casual. That's not going to work. So I'm just not going to, I'm going to forego the stool thing. Besides, I can't take you seriously when you're sitting down. It's like, stand up, man. Don't you have, come on, stand up.
You can't take me seriously when I'm sitting down?
No, not at all. You sit down and I'm like,
well, here's the deal.
Do his feet
I don't sit down.
What's wrong with those preacher boots?
I don't sit down. No, they're very comfortable. I sit down at certain moments. Just depends on what I'm conveying, what I'm talking about.
Do you have a note in your manuscript on when you're going to sit down and when you're going to stand up?
No. It's just natural. Because when you've been doing it as long as I've been doing it, then it just becomes natural. So
you've been sitting on a stool for a really long time.
Yeah, I have been. Dude.
Do you have a branded
I've never had a pulpit. I do need to get a new stool though.
How about actually I need
a new cushion on my stool. You know what? I'm ordering that tonight.
Do you know what you should do? Forget the cushion on the stool. What you should do is you should call up Badcock or Rooms to Go or what's another furniture store? Ashley.
Yeah, I get it.
Lazy Boy. Call up one of these places and say, "Hey, man, I'm looking for a stool for free, but you can put your label on it right up front. Sponsored stool. Stool provided by this store." Isn't that perfect?
Here's the deal. I don't necessarily need a sponsor for church stuff.
Yeah, because you can get that anyway. This is why you need the sponsor for the church stuff. You got to demonstrate that it's viable, and then people will start sponsoring you specifically.
I need sponsors for my side gigs. That's what I need.
I thought they already paid you for the streaming thing. What would you need the sponsor for that?
No, talking about my jiu-jitsu stuff.
Welcome to intermission.
this last week, I've been talking with two of my friends about baptism and becoming Christians. And so one of them is ready to go, and I have to talk to another one. So I might have been talking Jesus on the mats, baby. And so I might have two guys that from my gym.
Yeah, well, what else are you going to talk about?
Well, we talk about everything. But, typically, Jesus on the mats isn't typically, it's not your typical conversation. But
Of course. Because they're all like blaspheming as you're armbarring them. They're like, oh
yeah, they definitely are.
Tap.
But
yeah,
but it's been cool because I've been having a lot of great conversations. I've had a lot of guys come to the church because I got a whole family that's coming to the church regularly now through the gym. One of my other training partners came for the first time last week. The owner of the gym. When he's not coming, he watches it online and everything. It's been going really good and everything, so it's been fun. And so, that's the thing too. Faye's like, this is our ministry outside of the church. But we're bringing them both together. It's really cool. So it's been fun.
Yeah. So if you're able to really any place that you're able to interact with other people on a regular basis, that's what it is. Whether it's the golf course, for some stupid reason, people still play golf. That seems ridiculous to me.
I definitely don't play golf.
Or the mats.
Yeah.
Dude, that's messed up, man. So, the Spire conference, the one that we're going to later in October, they sent me an email saying, hey, do you want to sign up for the special golf outing? And I'm like, no, I don't want to sign up for a golf outing. I don't care about golf. Who wants to play golf?
I hate golf so much.
And here's the deal. If you're flying into Orlando, what are you going to bring your clubs? That's nonsense. Ain't no one wants
People
to do that.
It. They freaking
I know they do it,
man.
but they shouldn't.
I know. I agree on the stupidity there. I do agree on that.
Ridiculous.
But it is. It is ridiculous. So, but that's the thing too. Like, you know what? I don't even know. I probably did get that email, but I didn't.
But you
I don't
threw
know.
it away.
I guess so. Like, I don't know if I'm getting. I might be doing that. I might just be doing that, where I just delete emails and I don't realize I'm doing it. So
I delete a lot of stuff. And
what happens? Sometimes my inbox gets so full of crap, and then it won't let me. Yeah, you gotta go as fast as you can through it. I'm like, nope. Don't know that person. Nope. Not important. I go through my favorites, and if something pops up in my favorites, then I'm like, oh, yep, that's important. But for the most part, I'm like, nope. Oh, wants money? Nope. Wants money? Nope. Wants to sell me this? Nope. Wants to sell me that? Nope.
Does anybody
spam?
Does anybody use email for like regular communication anymore? Or is that over?
Sometimes, every once in a while. But like, I use it for communication for like our core group and stuff like that. They get like
nobody's reading that. They see it comes in there, they're like, nope, swipe it. Delete it.
Swipe. Delete. So, yeah.
Oh, no.
And so, but I don't get that. I didn't get the email asking to put me on. Was that something for Johnson?
Yeah. Don't worry,
I don't think they want me. They want you. They don't want me. You're the pedigree. I'm the mutt. Okay.
I don't think they know who I am. I think I don't know who this person was who sent me. All right, so let's back up a little bit so everybody knows.
Martin is the pedigree preacher. Justin is the mutt. Okay.
If you say so.
Yeah, that's how it is, right?
We both went to Florida Christian College. It got purchased by Johnson University. And now,
which is weird.
It's Johnson University. Florida,
it's a little weird. Can we admit that's a little weird? One, like it's the idea of churches purchasing other churches, but it's a school purchase another school. It's a hostile takeover. Let's just say it the way it is.
There was anything hostile about it. I think it was our school was broke, like dead broke, and they didn't really. It was not good. They were in.
Well, it's kind of hostile. Let's just be honest with ourselves. It's a little hostile because they're like, man, we don't got any money. Okay, here you go. And somebody's like, hey, cha-ching right here. We got some cheddar right here for you.
But it ain't coming cheap.
Nope. Nope.
Comes at a fire everybody.
It comes at a price.
And that price was half your staff.
Everybody gets fired.
What are you gonna do, man?
Like the negative Oprah Winfrey. You get fired. You get fired. You get fired.
What's your biggest expenditure at the church? Ours is payroll. I mean, you want to cut costs? You want to become fiscally responsible? You gotta cut payroll.
Yeah.
It's just because most places have already been squeezed as far as they're going to squeeze.
Yeah. And let's just be honest with ourselves. Some of the positions that Florida Christian College probably had at the time probably need to be kind of looked at again. Like that guy that just, his job was just, sweeping the front doorstep off, what was it? I don't know. I'm sure there were some jobs that were like what would be some jobs that you're like, we probably could do without this, or someone probably could do this.
At a school?
Yeah, at a school. What is a job that they probably had that they probably could do away with?
You only need one professional maintenance person.
There you go. Okay.
Everything else, and they should be management.
What does this person do in the maintenance? Like, he weed eats, like, stuff.
Fired. That could be a kid, or we can farm that out. Subcontract.
Subcontract.
Like a chance.
$20 a week.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aren't there any kids living nearby who need some cash?
There's literally an entire campus full of them.
Right. Let's federal work study. Easy peasy. And I'm pretty sure they did that. Anyway, I get a letter from somebody from Johnson that I don't know. And not a real letter, an email. So people do communicate by email for some reason that I don't understand anymore. But I get an email from somebody that I don't know from Johnson that says, hey, we're from this place. That's a Facebook group for alumnus and whatever. And we want to feature you as young alumnus. And I'm like, okay, well, for starters, I graduated in 2003, so I don't qualify as a young alumnus. So you guys need to work on your math. Apparently, like me, they graduated with a humanities degree that did not have a math requirement. So they totally skipped math because it's like, I'm 40. I don't know that I qualify for this anymore. But that's okay. It's all good.
Freaking 40 years old. There's nothing young about us, okay?
Exactly. Middle aged.
Well, hold on. Let me clarify. You're 40. I never got the email. So
you never got the email.
I never got the email.
You're good to go.
I mean, I'm not. They were like, "Oh, he's 41." No.
Well, hey, the email might be coming your way because the thing is like, where are you? What are you doing? Tell us about your family, your ministry, and something about Johnson University or whatever. So I write up this thing, and it says, my wife and I graduated in 2003. She got this degree. I got that degree. We continued our education. She went here and did this. I went here and did that. This is where we're at and what we're doing professionally. We've got these kids. We raise these critters. And then after all of that stuff and saying something good about the school, I said something like, school is good. Isn't it great?
I like school.
I something like that. I don't know.
I love lamp.
Yes. Are you just saying you love things in the room?
I love lamp.
Yeah. So I did all that stuff, but the last paragraph says that I maintain my ties to Johnson University.
Oh no!
Through my podcast with Justin Larkin, where we frequently talk about ministry, family life, martial arts, and reminisce about our times at Florida Christian College. So we'll see how much of that actually makes it into the thing. We'll see if that gets in there.
I'm going to just go on the record to say if I get anything, I'm going to be very upset because I don't want to write up anything.
You're going to get tagged.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all. I want to maintain
it took me 4 minutes. You'll be fine.
Can I just question? You know what? Dude, we can just do this. Just send me what you have.
Yeah,
I'll copy and paste it.
Yes.
And then I'll put different names and everything. You know?
It's
I'll just change it up. That's what I'll do.
It will not be
I'm
that
serious.
different.
I will totally do that, and I'll submit it. And then they'll be like this, like, wait a second. This looks exactly the same. And I'll do it as a joke.
I think it's a great joke.
I think it's hysterical, man.
I think it's a much better joke if they actually put all that stuff out. Who cares about alumni groups? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. There are, from our class, there are 4 people that I care about. That's you, Faye, my wife, and yours truly. That's right, me. I care about myself.
You care about yourself. Everybody else, no.
I mentioned you guys first though, because I don't want to seem arrogant. So,
yeah, we gotta be careful with that. We do have some fellow alumnus that might listen to the podcast, and by saying might, maybe 1 or 2. Okay.
Well, yeah, but they'll understand that it's a joke, and they'll be okay. Because let's face it, Justin.
But we care about you too.
If they're still listening at this point, you know, they obviously get the sense of humor and they understand the jokes.
They understand how much of goobers we are. Hey, so what's the name of this page? I'm looking it up right now.
Oh man, hang on. Let me look. I gotta look. Let's see. The email. The email.
Johnson University alumni.
No, that's not what it's called. It's called
Johnson University, Florida. What?
Alva Ross Brown Society Facebook page. Alva? ALVA. So it's Alva Ross Brown Society Facebook page.
Okay, Alva Ross Brown. Yeah. Dude, what the heck?
What?
To identify the voice of young alumni. I don't even understand what this is.
Andy Frazier's in it.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, there's Johnson right
there. Laura Crandall, who I went to camp with, is also in it. But just looking at it, I don't know anybody there, and I don't qualify as a young person, I don't think.
These guys are all significantly younger than we are, okay?
Yes, I know. That's why I thought it was a mistake when they sent it to me. I was like,
Martin, I'm not going to lie.
These are all kids. It might be.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a very youthful appearance, and that's a fact.
Yeah, it's real youthful.
I do. I look.
Martin, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see anybody on this page that looks over the age of 30. Wait,
I went through and looked at the. I looked at
this guy.
There's a couple of features or whatever because they feature alumnus. Is the idea? Yeah. I went through and looked at it, and the closest one I found to us at 2003 was somebody from 06. And that person was decrepit like a skeleton.
This one, here's a guy 2000, 2002. See that?
He looked like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
2002?
Yeah,
all right, then we're good.
Be a mistake.
It's got to be an error of some sort. I think they're just farming. They're looking for likes. They're looking for likes in all the wrong places.
Looking for likes in all the wrong places.
I don't know why they just don't buy some likes. That's what I do for Instagrams.
You don't buy likes. Well, you just you get likes by liking.
Oh,
bingo, bango, bongo.
Bingo, bango. Yeah, I don't do I'm trying, man. I'm trying to do Instagram or whatever because I'm trying to start up my side project eventually. I worked on it a little bit today. I did some editing. But yeah, I just don't know that I can do all the social media stuff associated with building brands or side hustles or whatever that stuff is.
Dude,
because that part's so boring to me.
The Instagram one is frankly probably the easiest one because it's pretty much just a picture of whatever you want, and then you throw it up there, you know? So
I take a picture of my goat, and I add a theological quote, and that's it.
Well, you could. Like, I like this last week, I used a meme for one of mine. It was a Rambo one where he's like all like busted up. He's like got double thumbs up like that. And because I'm doing a series on the theology of work, and it's like when your boss asks you how your day is going halfway through your shift, and Rambo's like, ugh. So I use that.
So you're going to be discussing the Protestant work ethic? That's awesome.
Yeah, we have
fantastic.
Yeah, we haven't been for 3 weeks.
You know that picture is from John Rambo, the last one in the series, and in the original, he's holding a 50 cal.
No, I know. That's why but they took it out. I know.
They took it out, so he just got thumbs up. He's like, oh! When in the spot in the film, he's like murdering people.
Yeah, I know.
With one of the most devastating weapons that we've devised.
Which makes it even better.
I know. You know, they made that in like I think it's 1914 is when they developed that weapon, and we still use the same one,
and it still goes to today.
Awesome, Ma Deuce. That's what they call her, Ma Deuce. So sweet, such a wonderful, wonderful piece of machinery. Got to get that headspace and timing all set up, but once you do, she just sings like a bird.
Wait, are we
actually?
What are we talking about?
It's a very loud machine gun.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Okay.
But it's very fun too. Very fun to fire.
Well, congratulations on being a part of the Alva Ross Brown Society. Who is Alva Ross Brown? Is it a dude? Sounds like a chick.
I don't know. Alva isn't like a normal name. So
I'm looking and there's a picture of an old dude sitting on a grass.
That's me. That's the picture I sent you.
That's not you.
Me and Leia.
That's not you. It's just a dude by himself. The ARB Society.
I sit here and sip my lemonade.
Yeah, I'm sipping my lemonade too.
So nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So I had to move I moved Leia's hammock onto the back porch, and so she can swing on that. I moved my rocking chairs to the front porch, and now, in true Southern fashion, I pointed my rocking chairs towards the west, and can watch the sunset from my front porch. Sit there and talk about, it's hot today. It's pretty sweet. Very, very nice experience.
It's not Harvey's the ex, okay? No. Me and Harvey used to hang out. You mean you and the ex? Listen, dummy. Come on, bro. Read your script. Read your script.